Hey everyone, happy 4th of July. Today I wanted to share with you guys a tour of my desk. It is very minimal, it is very sleek, but there's also some little hints of magic here and there. And I just thought it would be really cool to show you guys. So with that said, let's take a look at it.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
We're here at my desk. As you can see, I like to keep it pretty minimal, pretty clean, pretty sleek. There are items that are decorative, but everything is very intentional, so even the items that are decorative serve a purpose. Wanted to make this video because my girlfriend and I, in about a month, are moving to Florida, and this desk is not coming with me. I'm actually going to build something custom, like a dual desk, because we both work off of laptops. So I want to build this like cool dual desk thing. I'll show you guys that in the video once we're actually in Florida. So first and foremost, obviously, is my computer. This is the mid-2015 MacBook Pro. I bought this literally the day after the new the new MacBooks came out, the ones that are all USB-C. The day that those came out, I went to my Apple store and bought this, and I think I got it for like $300 off or something like that.
It's 1 o'clock.
It's Mr. Macintosh telling me at the time. It was really important to me to have the ports and the capabilities that this machine has versus the new MacBooks that are all USB-C. They're sleek, they're sexy, I get it. But for me, again, intentionality, this just worked really well for my needs. Plus, I was able to get a little bit of a spec boost. I got a bigger hard drive and a better processor, and it was still like $300 below markdown price. Plus, I was working at T-Mobile at the time, so I got an additional $100 off, or I think $200 off because of being a T-Mobile employee, which was fantastic. Thank you, John Ledger. I try to keep my chargers pretty minimal and organized as well. All I have is my MacBook charger and my lightning cable. They're fed through this little cable drop, which keeps them tidy, and then it runs down into the desk where all the power outlets are. Next up is my portable hard drive. This is the LaCie rugged drive. It's a 1 terabyte drive. My girlfriend gave me this Hamilton sticker, which I'm absolutely in love with. I've had 2 Western Digital hard drives fail on me, all within a matter of like 3 years or 2 years. And I take pretty good care of my hard drives. I keep them all in separate cases. Well, this one stays on my desk because, hey, it's rugged. But almost every other hard drive stood in its own little separate container and case away from everything else. And both of them failed on me. I have a third one, which is starting to go. It won't always connect. So I finally moved everything over to this drive. Very good investment, especially if you do a lot of digital content, which I clearly do. Next to my hard drive, I keep my camera case. I love this little bag. It's by Hex. This is called the Hex Raven bag or Raven camera pouch. Unfortunately, I believe it is sold out right now. I really enjoy this because it's sleek, it's compact. It also has a nice little belt clip so that I can carry it with me wherever I go. And this fits all of my camera gear, aside from my tripod. And I really like that. This fits 3 of my batteries, my editing headphones, the camera charger, the camera charger, the camera itself, which is the Sony RX 100 Mark V, as well as all my memory cards, and an additional tripod mount just in case you lose one or whatever. I really like the material, the build quality. It has this nice little rough sort of material on the bottom, so it doesn't get scuffed very easily. I also like the little D-rings. I'm a D-ring kind of guy. I like my D-rings. If you want to check out this product or any of the other ones mentioned in this video, I will have an Amazon link to most of these products down below if you want to check them out for yourself. I'm going to be making a video in the future all about my filming gear and my filming setup and how I edit my videos. It's a little different than you might think. Next up, we have my iPhone. This is the black iPhone 8. Oh. Shout out to Vaga Brothers and Cade Rageous. You're on my notification screen. I just have it in a spec case, which I really like because it has this little grippy stuff. And I have my own little custom Thomas Hayden love handle. Shout out to Mike at Love Handle for hooking me up with a bunch of these at Playlist Live. I love these things. I use them all the time. This one's getting a little worn, but that's after almost a year of being on there. Next up, we have my marker case or my pen case. This is actually one of those items that is decorative but also functional. I only keep 2 things in here, and that is all of my Sharpie markers and a pair of really sharp scissors. The reason why I enjoy this is because, one, I enjoy seeing all the colors. It adds a little bit more contrast and a little splash of color to this like monochromatic setup that I've got going on. But also, I really enjoy drawing. I might be able to find some old Sharpie art of mine. If I do, it'll be right here. If not, sorry. So I keep these on my desk at all times, not only because of the function, but because they look really pretty as well. And you always need a pair of really sharp scissors for various things. Something else you could always find on my desk is my Zojirushi mug. I believe this is the 16-ounce Zojirushi travel insulated mug. It's not a thermos, it's just an insulated water bottle basically. I only use this for water and for tea, and I always make sure to clean it very thoroughly after putting some tea in here. I love this thing. This was recommended to me by a guy on the tested community boards, the tested forums years ago. I've had this for about 2 years now, and it has some minor dings and scrapes, but I think that just adds to the overall character of it. Can you focus, please? This thing can keep a drink cold or hot literally for days. That is without exaggeration. I've had water in here that's remained cool and clean and crisp for about 3 days. They're a little expensive, but definitely worth the money. Last up, we've got my notebook, which I just use to, like I said, I do some drawings or I'll write down some like video ideas. For the most part, I try to be completely paperless, but this notebook, it comes with me when I leave and then it gets put back on my desk. That way, just in case there's something I want to write down, or if I have like a piece of art that I like to draw, maybe I want to digitize it, keep it on my desk at all times. Shout out to my boy Chris of Between Dreams. That's his podcast and his clothing company. I'll put a link to him right here. You can go check out his stuff. Chris is a really great guy, a very talented juggler, so definitely go ahead and check out Chris. Oh, and it's a Moleskine notebook. I think it's what they call like the planner notebook. This was like, here's an example. This was my new filing system that I wanted to make for my hard drives, just to keep things really simple. It has like the date on top, and then it has the lines and like these other little segmented lines right here. Like I said, I'll look for the style of this particular Moleskine, and I'll put it in the links below. And of course, I am a magician, so I've got to have a deck of cards on hand at all times. These are the B Stingers, one of my favorite decks of cards. I like these because they have like a faded border, which is really nice. One thing, being a magician, you should always be practicing, always be trying to improve and tightening up your chops and your skills. That's another reason why I keep the desk pretty clean, is because, where is it? I have this close-up mat that, you know, maybe for an hour, sometimes an hour or two a day. You know, I'll work on things that I want to put into my show, but things that I just want to advance in and make sure that I have them tight. All right, everyone, that wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of my minimalist magician desk. What are the items that you keep on your desk? Do you keep a deck of cards? Do you keep a notebook? Let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, the ghost stick giveaway is still active. You still have a chance to win. I'll put a link to the video right there in the eye in the sky so you can check it out. We need more people to get involved, so share these videos with your friends. Tag someone who is into minimalism, who is into magic. I want to get these decks into your hands. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram at Thomas Hayden. That's where I'm going to be announcing all the winners for the deck giveaway. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Thomas Hayden, and as always, remain magical.